So you want to start a pooper scooper business. You've already picked out your name, and now you want to register it. Make it legal. Great. I'm going to tell you how I did this. I'm Erica Crouppen. I own Crouppen's Poop and Scoopid, and I am located in Michigan. So this is going to be state specific because I don't know the rules and the regulations in other states. So basically what I did is first of all, I filed for a DBA. So we'll talk about a DBA and an LLC. A DBA is a doing business as. This is essentially like a nickname for you. You are the business is you. So that means if something happens, you are going to be held liable. All right. And a disclaimer, I'm not an attorney, I'm not a tax professional, I'm just a pooper scooper on the internet that makes videos on her iPhone while she's driving and hanging out and scooping dog poop. So please contact a professional. So you got the DBA or an LLC, which is a limited liability company. And this is going to separate you as the individual from the business, right? So that creates like a bubble of protection around you. I suggest with this type of business, you file for an LLC. When I first did this, I filed for a DBA because I didn't know any better, but then I filed for an LLC, and then I was able to take my DBA and have it underneath my LLC. So the LLC is my mother company, and the DBA, doing business as, is underneath that. This is really important if you get sued. Okay, and you might be like, why would I get sued? Great question. I am probably going to be getting sued. I can't confirm it. I don't know if it's going to happen yet, but we were involved in a pretty bad accident where we were at fault. So the likelihood of my company getting sued is very high. Now, because I have the LLC protecting me and I have the workman's comp, I got the general liability, I had all my ducks in the row, I'm really hoping that everything works out for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, check back in a few months to see how this is going down. Subscribe if you want to keep up with it. For your LLC here in Michigan, you need to go to, it's called Laura, Michigan, and there's a section underneath there where you can file for your LLC online. I will include a link down below for you to file for that. Do a search. Make sure that that name's available in your area. You should have already done a trademark search before you did the domain search. If you guys have not watched the video about choosing your business name, go ahead and watch this video and then come back, because you want to make sure that everything's available for this name. You don't want to put yourself into a pickle. It's where you don't have the domain, you can't get your social media, none of that. You want to have exact matches if you can. So you do the search in your state, make sure it's available, then you file for it. There's going to be a couple different options. I chose the $50 option, which I think it was like 48 hours or something to where I got it. It wasn't like a rush. I think you can rush it and get it approved with like an hour or something, but that was like, I want to say it was like $500. I'm like, I'm not paying $500. That's crazy. So you fill out the paperwork, make sure everything's correct on there, you submit it. And then about 24 hours later, you're going to want to file for a FIN number, a Federal Identification Number, or an EIN. Those two are kind of interchangeable. This is basically the social security number for your business. Once you file that, once you apply for that, and note that when you look this up, there are going to be options that want you to pay for it. This number is completely free. You don't have to pay anything for it. So if they're asking you to pay, you know what? I'm going to include a link down below. I'll include a link down below that's a verified link straight to the website, because I don't want you to insert your information and then get to the end and they're like, oh, you got to pay, because the website looks pretty tricky. It's the one that will trick you. You go through all of it and it looks like it's the FIN or the EIN, but it doesn't have .gov at the end. This happened with my friend. I had to send her the link. So you apply that, and then when you get that number, you got to save that. Also, when you apply for your LLC, you're going to get a thing called your articles of organization. You're going to want to print that off, have a couple copies, and save that. And then you're going to want to put that information together. So you have your articles of organization, and then you have your EIN number, And then you're going to eventually go open up a business bank account, and you're going to need both of those documentations. So make sure you have them on your computer, saved away, maybe on like an external hard drive, and then also print it off, because you are going to have to frequently access this throughout your business.